And welcome to Barca News. It is January 30th, 2026. So today we're going to be talking about how much money Barcelona has made in the Champions League thus far. Now that the group stages are over, also huge news because Barcelona have sealed a multi-million euro agreement with some investors from Dubai, that Arab money, baby. And finally, Barcelona are now considering the signing of a Belgium attacking prodigy. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Boo, and as you know, I'm still away from home, so this is why I'm doing this short live stream to bring you all Barcelona news while I'm on the road. This is not a podcast, so I won't be reading the comment section. And speaking of lives, I did go live, I think about an hour ago. Lots of exciting news in that video. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. And after this one, I'm going live twice, 2 more times. So 4 videos tonight. Make sure to watch all of them because there's a lot of exciting news coming out of the city of Barcelona. Anyways, let's dig right into the news because, ladies and gentlemen, the Champions League bracket is set. As you know, Barcelona finished top 5 in the Champions League, which means they will qualify directly into the round of 16. And now we have to wait for the other teams who didn't finish top 8, who will have to play 2 playoff matches each against the same opponent, 1 home, 1 away, so we can determine the other 8 who will qualify to the round of 16. Now, let's look at the Champions League bracket because this, of course, will determine Barcelona's trajectory through the Champions League. Now, the teams that did not qualify directly to the round of 16 like Barcelona did because they are losers. Just kidding, they're not losers. But anyways, are, of course, here to the left, and these will be the playoff matches. Monaco versus PSG. My prediction, of course, PSG will beat Monaco. Then we have Galatasaray and Juventus. On paper, it should be Juventus, but Juventus are not in their best shape. So I don't know. This could be a toss-up. I'm going to lean a little bit towards Juventus, though. Real Madrid versus Benfica. On paper, this should be an easy match for Real Madrid, right? Well, wrong. As we saw, Benfica defeated Real Madrid 4-2. It could have been easily 6-2. I think Benfica had so many chances that they wasted. So who knows? Here, we could see another upset by Benfica, and we could see Real Madrid going home early. Then we have Dortmund versus Atalanta, Olympiacos versus Bayer Leverkusen, Bodo versus Inter Milan. I think Inter Milan got this one in the back. Club Brugge and Atletico Madrid. On paper, it should be Atletico Madrid, but they're also not coming, in their best. They're not in their best form. And finally, Karabakh versus Newcastle. Of course, the winners of these playoff matches will go to the round of 16, where right now teams like Barcelona are awaiting their opponent. Now, who will Barcelona face? Barcelona or Chelsea will face the winner between PSG or Monaco. And then if you look at this other side of the bracket, Barcelona or Chelsea will go against the winner of Olympiacos. Sorry, not Olympiacos. Olympiacos or Bayer Leverkusen. So we could either get, I think on this side, PSG, because I don't see Monaco beating PSG, or we could get the winner between Bayer Leverkusen or Olympiacos. I think it'd be Bayer Leverkusen. So it's either Bayer Leverkusen or PSG. Now, of course, I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Who do you think Barcelona will get, and who do you want it to get? For me, as I always said, football is entertainment, so I always want the best teams to face off against Barcelona. So in this case, of course, would be PSG. Plus, I want payback. I want payback, ladies and gentlemen. Now, speaking of the Champions League, the big question is, not that the group stages are over, how much has Barcelona made? And well, I got the answer for you because, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona have made so far, you ready for this? 52.8 million euros in the group stages. Now, where does this money come from? Don't worry, I got that breakdown for you as well. Barcelona have received 11 million euros for qualifying directly into the round of 16, plus another 2 million euros for being top 16 teams. Also, another 8.8 million euros for finishing 5th place in the group stages. They have also received 10.5 million euros from the 5 victories that they've had in the group stages. It's 2.1 million per victory. and another 700,000 for their draw with Club Brugge. Now, this is a total of 33 million euros that Barcelona have received from their sporting performance. Now, you add this to this 33 million, another 18.62 million for just participating, and that brings Barcelona's total so far to 52.8 million euros. Now, this makes Barcelona the fifth team with the most income in the Champions League. Of course, the highest one being Arsenal. Then it's Bayern Munich, then Liverpool, then Tottenham Hotspur. What the fuck are those? And finally, Barcelona in fifth place with 52.8 million euros compared to that loser third-tier club, Real Madrid, who only have 37 million, Atletico Madrid with 35 million, Athletic Club de Bilbao, the team that was going to compete for everything because they signed Nico Williams for 10 years, 26 million, Villarreal, 20 million euros. Now, if Barcelona continue to advance, of course, they're going to continue making more money. 12.5 million euros if they make it to the quarterfinals, another 15 million euros if they make it to the semifinals, another 18.5 million euros if they make it to the final, and another 6.5 million euros if they win the entire competition, which shows the importance of winning the Champions League, not only for glory, but also for money. For example, last season, PSG made 144 million euros for winning the competition. So Barcelona, of course, need to go as far as possible, hopefully winning it, because again, it's not only important for glory, but also for ching ching, baby. Now, speaking of money, we now come to the huge, giant, massive news, because ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona have signed a multi-million euro deal with some investors from the United Arab Emirates in order to license the club's image and brand in this luxury residential development that these investors are planning in Dubai. Now, this will be a mini city within Dubai that's going to have buildings, luxury apartments, communal areas, shopping areas, football fields, and all this mini city will have the license to use Barcelona's imaging and brand. So there will be Barcelona crests and the name of Barcelona plastered all over this mini city in Dubai. And in order to be able to use Barcelona's brand and image, these investors have paid Barcelona multi-million euros. We don't know the exact figure. I'm sure that figure will come out, but they're saying that Barcelona have already received an advance. This city is not even built. They haven't even started building it. And Barcelona have received already an advance payment. Now, they're saying that the word either Dubai or the name of this complex will also appear on the Barcelona kit. This is not 100% confirmed. As you know, the agreement with UNHCR will expire this July. In Barcelona, we're looking for an investor to put their name on the back of the shirt in place of UNHCR right under the number. And they're saying that maybe these investors, whether it's the company or the name of the complex, will put their logo there. That's not 100% confirmed yet, but just know that it's a multi-million euro deal that Barcelona have signed with these investors. And they're saying that Laporta, when he was in Dubai for the Globe Soccer Awards, you know, that consolation trophy that was made up for Penaldo because he couldn't win the Ballon d'Or. They're saying that when Laporta was there, this is when he was negotiated this deal. This board of directors, ladies and gentlemen, are a sponsorship machine, ladies. No one better than Laporta and his board in signing sponsorship deals. Now, on to the next bit of news, because speaking of making money, guess what's back in stock? Well, no other than the cat plushie. As you know, Barcelona released the cat for Catalonia, of course, but it's also a cat, the mascot for the 125th anniversary. It was such a success that Barcelona decided to make a plushie. It's sold out within minutes. They released a second batch. It's sold out within minutes, and now they have released a third batch. So if you want to buy a cat plushie, make sure to head to the Barcelona store, either the physical one or the online one. I, of course, did a raffle where I gave away a cat plushie. I wasn't able to send the cat plushie to the winner because even though I had already ordered one, Barcelona canceled my order. So now I've ordered a new one, went to Instagram to talk to the winner, and their account is deactivated, so I cannot reach out to them. So please, if you're watching this, you know who you are. Reach out to me on Instagram so I can send you the plushie before it sells out. Anyways, let's end today's video with the news that Barcelona are now working on yet another signing. Barcelona busy, busy, busy. And this signing will be the Belgium attacking prodigy, someone we talked about before in the channel, but it's Jesse BC Now, Jesse BC is an 18-year-old left winger currently playing for Club NXT. That's the reserve team of Club Brugge, so the equivalent of Barça Athletic of Club Brugge. He's also an international with Belgium's under 18. He's someone who impressed during the under-17 Qatar World Cup. And as a result, Barcelona initiated contact with this player and his entourage back in December. In fact, I made a video about this. And well, now it's been revealed that Deco and his staff flew to Belgium recently to meet with the player and his agent to let him know that Barcelona want to sign him. Now, Barcelona attempted to sign him during this winter transfer market. They tried to sign him on a loan until the end of the season with an option to buy, like they've done with, for example, Hamza Abdelkarim. But Club Brugge said no. So now Barcelona will be signing the player in the summer transfer market, which is when he will enter the final year of his contract because his contract expires in 2027. Now, Jesse BC is attracting a lot of interest from many European clubs, but he has said no to all of them because his number one priority is to sign for FC Barcelona. And of course, why wouldn't you want to sign for the best, greatest club in the entire world, Football Club Barcelona? Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did go live a few moments ago. If you haven't seen that video yet, go watch it. Lots of great news in it. I'm going to publish 2 more videos because, yes, there's a lot of news. And, of course, I didn't make any videos yesterday. This is why I'm a little bit behind. But once you're done watching all 4 videos, you're going to be all caught up. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And, as always, be scarce.